Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you how to consume Web API 2 and display records into an HTML table using AngularJS. Now let's add the HTML page .html. And here we got the final output. We have used AngularJS to consume Web API method into this HTML table. This is a simple HTML page and this is a Web API. We have binded this data, employee data, into this simple HTML table using AngularJS. That's it. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this video tutorial, I am creating a new Web API project. Go to File, New, Project, and from the web templates I am selecting ASP.NET Web Application, and the .NET Framework I am using 4.6.1. The application name is Consume Web API AngularJS HTML. Click OK. And from the templates I'm selecting Web API, click OK. And the project is created successfully. Let's close this default window, open Solution Explorer. Now in this project, first I'm adding the ADO.NET Entity Data Model. Right click the project name, add ADO.NET Entity Data Model, select that one, and the model name I am adding EMP model, click OK. And from the model contents I am selecting the first option, EF Designer from database, click Next. Let's create a new connection. I am adding my SQL Server name. After adding a SQL Server name, now I am selecting the database name. The new DB is my user database. I am selecting that one. Test connection is succeeded. OK. And here we got the connection string, and the connection string name is the new DB entities. And I am saving this connection string in the web.config file. Click Next. I'm expanding the objects of the selected database. The table subjects I'm expanding DBO. The table name I'm selecting the employee table. Click Finish. And here the employee entity model is added to our project. After that, let's open Solution Explorer, minimize the references folder. Now let's add a class in this models folder. Right click the models folder, add class. The class name I'm adding EMP class, click add. And here we got our EMP class. Now in this EMP class I'm just defining the public properties, public int. In my employee table I have 4 columns: employee ID, employee name, email and salary. Let's add the 4 properties here. EMP ID, get, set. The second property I'm adding public string, EMP name, get, set, public string, email, get, set. And the last property I'm adding for the salary is public int salary, get, set. After adding the properties to this EMP class, now again open Solution Explorer. Now let's add the API controller in this controllers folder. Right click the controllers, add, select the controller. Now from the controllers I'm selecting Web API 2 controller empty. Click add, and the controller name I'm adding EMP records is the API controller name. Click add. And here we got our EMP records controller of API. First thing, in this controller I am adding the namespace using my project name is consume web API dot, I'm adding the models folder so I can access this EMP class. Now in this API controller I'm creating a new action result, public IHTTP action result, get EMP records is a method name. Now in this method I'm adding my connection string name, which is a new DB entities. ND is an object is equals to new DB entities. After that I'm adding iList class. In this iList class, the T type, I'm adding the EMP class. Let's create a variable. EMP object is equals to ND dot. The table name is employees dot include method. Between double quotes I'm adding the include method takes the string path, so between double quotes I'm adding the table name, which is the employee. Let's add that one. Employee dot select method x colon new EMP class. Now let's add the properties from the EMP class. First one is the EMP ID is equals to x dot EMP ID, comma. Second one is the EMP name is equals to x dot EMP name, comma. The third one is the email, x dot email, and the final one is the salary is equals to x dot salary. And notice here we got an error. Cannot implicitly convert type int to int question mark. So in the EMP class, the data type int, let's add the question mark. Let's delete the salary again. We'll add the salary column again, x dot salary dot toList method. And this toList method I'm adding the EMP class. Return OK method. And this OK method I'm adding the EMP object, the return. That's it. We have added the functionality to fetch the records from the employee table in this API controller. Now before consume this API controller into an HTML table, let's check the output, how it looks on the browser. This API controller, Google Chrome, and here we got the home page of that project. The local host is a domain. Now let's call the web API. After that, domain, I'm adding API /. Let's add the web API controller name, which is EMP records. Enter. And here we got the output of that web API EMP records displays the employee table. Now my aim is I want to consume this web API into a normal HTML table on HTML page. Now my aim is I want to consume this web API 2 into HTML table in a HTML page. So let's switch over to the coding part. Stop debugging. Now let's open Solution Explorer. Now in the same project I'm adding a simple HTML page. Right click the project name, add. I'm adding HTML page. The HTML page I'm adding consume web API HTML table. Click OK. And here we got the HTML table, which contains a default HTML5 tags. Now before adding the AngularJS functionality into this project to display the records from the web API, first we'll import the AngularJS into our project. Open Solution Explorer, and notice in the scripts folder, when I expand this one, there is no any AngularJS files. So let's install. Right click the project name, manage Nugget packages, select that one, go to browse and search for AngularJS, enter, and from the search results I'm selecting the first option, AngularJS. Click install. Click OK, and notice here in the scripts folder the Angular files are installing. And the AngularJS is installed successfully into our project, and also notice there is a green tick mark, which means the package is installed successfully into our project. Let's close this Nugget package window. Now between the header section of the HTML page, I'm adding, open Solution Explorer, the AngularJS file. Just drag and drop between the header section in the HTML table. After adding the AngularJS script, now between the body I'm adding center tag, header tags h1, consume web API 2 into HTML table, using AngularJS. After that I'm adding horizontal line. After the horizontal line I'm adding the table. Inside this table I'm adding the tr, table headers. We have 4 columns in our table: EMP ID, EMP name, email and salary. Let's add those headers. EMP employee ID, EMP name, email, and the last one is a salary. After that I'm adding another tr. Inside this tr I'm adding TDs. To add the rows, let's add the TDs. Now it's time to implement the AngularJS. In the header section I'm adding another script, declaring a variable app is equals to angular.module method. The module method, the first parameter I'm adding my Angular application name, which is my app, comma, and the second one array requires. So I'm adding the arrays app.controller. The controller is a method, takes 2 parameters. The first one is a name, which is my controller, is a controller name, and the second one is a callback definition, which is a function. The function I'm adding $scope $HTTP. Now after that, $HTTP, the HTTP attributes, first one I'm adding the method is get method. We are getting the web API, the URL column between single quotes, the path of the web API, which is this one, the host API, and the controller name EMP records. let's add that one. After that, dot, then function result is an object. Between curly braces, I'm adding $scope dot, I'm defining the object get emp records is equals to result dot data, semicolon. Here I'm adding semicolon. Let's close this controller. After that, in the table, let's add the border is equals to 1. After the horizontal line, I'm adding a div tag. Let's close this div after the table. The reason I'm adding this div tag, I'm adding the Angular directives ng-app is equals to, I'm adding my Angular application name, which is my app. The second directive is ng-controller. Let's add the controller name, which is my controller. After that, in the table, the tr, the second tr, ng-repeat is equals to x in. I'm adding the object which is a get emp records, the scope object. Now let's bind the data between curly braces, which is an Angular expression x dot, the column names emp id. We have to add the same column names. Emp id x dot emp name x dot email x dot salary. That's it. We have done the complete coding part. We have binded the web API service into this HTML table in a simple HTML page. Let's check the results. Google Chrome. Now let's add the HTML page .html. And here we got the final output. We have used AngularJS to consume web API method into this HTML table. This is a simple HTML page and this is a web API. We have binded this data, employee data, into this simple HTML table using AngularJS. That's it.